has been a massive effort for over 100 years to try to convince people that that's what we are. It's called advertising. It's a huge industry. It's dedicated explicitly, openly, to trying to, you read the business press 100 years ago, and it's taking off to try to direct people to the superficial things of life, like fashionable consumption. Get them out of our hair by getting them involved in consumption. And huge efforts go into this. For example, about 20 or 30 years ago, the advertising industry realized that there's a sector of the population that they're not reaching because they don't have money, known as children. And some bright guys figured, well, we can get around this. The children don't have money, but their parents do. So what we have to do is direct television programs for children and so on to try to induce what's called nagging. Try to get this is literally the case, create nagging propaganda. By now, if you look at academic applied psychology departments, there is actually programs studying different kinds of nagging and how you can induce it. And if you watch children's television, I've seen this with my grandchildren, it's 2-year-old kids who are looking at things and they're being induced to try to get your parents to get me this thing or else I'm going to die, and so on. And then the parents get it and you throw it away in 5 minutes. But every aspect of our life is devoted to this. You take a look at the stadium, every inch is covered with an ad. I mean, I remember the first baseball game I went to was in the 1930s. There were no ads anywhere. Now every inch is an ad. Every taxi cab you look at is an ad. Every minute of your life is inundated with efforts to turn you into the kind of person you're describing. So is that human nature? I don't think so. So take a look at these Trump voters again. So these working class people in, say, rural towns, manufacturing towns in Arkansas. And take a listen to what they're saying. These are men who want to work in coal mines, which is not fun, rather than to take a government handout. They don't want to sit on the couch and being given a government handout. That undermines their sense of dignity, of self-worth, of doing something significant. And I think that's what people are.